Why are men's and women's household tasks so unevenly divided? For clarification, I have a job, a very physical one at that. I'm experiencing a lot of back pain right now because of it. My husband has not worked in 11.5 months. My list of duties is 1. Make the kids breakfast. 2. Make the kids lunches. 3. Take the kids to school. 4. Go to work. 5. Clean the litter box. 6. Give the cat his medication. 7. Clean the living room. 8. Clean the kitchen. 9. Do laundry. 10. Pick the kids up from school. 11. Prepare dinner. 12. Help the kids with their homework. 13. Do the dishes. 14. Pay the whole rent. 15. Pay all of the electricity. 16. Pay for all of our streaming services. 17. Pay for all of our food. Even though he has been unemployed for almost a year, he still thinks the only things he needs to do are 1. Pay for storage. 2. Pay vehicle expenses. 3. Take the garbage out. Today I asked him to do the dishes because standing is hurting too much, and instead of helping he got mad at me and took off, so I still have to do everything on my own. Answer: your man needs to step up and share the load as of yesterday. You don't need to be raising him as well as your kids. That was his parents' job. Your back hurts from carrying him. You're essentially a married single mother. Your husband needs a come to Jesus convo before you get even more burnt out. Because you are letting him. Tell him he needs to do half or you'll be leaving him. He doesn't want to. And he won't. Unless you stop giving him the choice. It's up to you if you want to deal with him or not. But he's a man, baby. It's not your fault, but it is your choice. You don't have a partner. When he says pay for X, what's he even paying it with when he doesn't have a job? His savings? Get the fuck out of here. This needs to change. You're being taken advantage of. You'll have one less burden to bear after you drop this loser. Quietly start building your freedom plan. Your husband is being a selfish dick. Are they also his kids and cat? Why in the world isn't he feeding them? It really sounds like your life would be easier without him. If you ask him to do some trivial thing and he bolts out of the house and hasn't had a job for almost a year, he has a serious problem of some sort. I would have a serious talk with him about both of these things because he is taking advantage of the situation. My boyfriend and I both work, so we split household chores and bills pretty evenly. I would not be with someone who did not pull their weight. You settled for a man who is lazy and entitled. This did not have to be your life. But you chose this man. You need to have serious discussions with him about the division of labor. You are letting him take advantage of you. Until you do. This isn't about men and women's tasks. This is about you and your husband. If he's not in paid work and you are, he should be doing most of the household stuff and childcare. WTF. He's unemployed for over a year and he won't even do the dishes? If you have 2 vehicles, he could sure as he'll be taking the kids to school. Y'all could alternate making their lunches as well as family dinners. And he can at a minimum be doing his own laundry. Get rid of him. You'll find your load to be a lot lighter afterwards. If you divorce him, he will have to do half the childcare. Stop doing so much. Stop doing his laundry. Let the dishes pile up. Stock up on paper plates. Send the kids to dad for help with their homework. What, exactly, does he add to your life? I agree that you need make a choice to either put up with it or leave. Sounds harsh, but that's what it comes down to. He won't change. Even if you make it harder for him, he will stress you out along the way and probably lie about job apps, etc. Single moms do less housework than partnered moms. There's studies, and I've experienced it and seen it in many households. I have an apartment with just my daughter and I, and cooking. Cleaning is quick and simple. No man around to complain. Eat all the food and annoy me. I bet that with only one vehicle, as well as one less mouth to feed. If you empty that storage space, your paycheck will stretch to cover the expenses for the vehicle you still have. I doubt you'll find taking out the trash to be worth having a man-child around. Before long, you can teach your kids to do it. Tip: get a smaller trash can and make it a daily habit to take it out. Easier for kids, easier on backs. Why are men's and women's household tasks so unevenly divided? Because you allow it. I grew up as a male and saw how boys like this came to be. Their mom did everything for them and the family, and now expect the same pampering from their GFS wives. It's conditioned, and I'm yet to see any of them snap out of it. Weirdly, most of them are the alpha male type, blind to how weak they actually are without a mommy. It's legitimately sad. This is insane. Did you agree to this division of labor? Did you even talk about it? Real men know there are no such things as men's jobs and women's jobs. Relationships are a team sport. The two people are on one team and life is on the other team. Good teams communicate and strategize on how to overcome the other team. He's a child. A giant stinking man baby. Because patriarchy and familial conditioning taught him to think housework is beneath him and taught you to do everything. Check out the book Fair Play. He needs to step up or get out. Q. Is there anything he adds to your life? Once he takes his own crap away, I doubt you need the storage unit. You would only have one vehicle. Less food, electrical, water to pay for. Get your oldest to help with garbage. Buy a vibrator. Ta-da. So why are you paying this man's life while he presumably sits around all day? He's living off you for free and having everything done for him. What's he contributing exactly? Your mistake is dividing household tasks into men and women's tasks. They are tasks. It's time to make your partner understand that. He's laying up on you and your back. 18. Divorce. You're basically a live-in servant at that point. And nothing about him could be worth putting up with that shit. Good Lord. You're doing everything for him. He has it made. Why would he help? Time to rework the rulebook. Interesting how it's his job to take out the trash, yet he's still there. He sounds awful. When I stopped working, I took up more of the cleaning duties. Laundry, dishes, kitchen, bathrooms, kids to school. My wife insisted on dressing them. Usual yard work I did. Cooking breakfast, lunch. She wanted to make dinner still. My wife cooks better, but that doesn't mean I am incapable of it. So the problem isn't the distribution. It's that your husband is a deadbeat lazy loser. Just stop doing them, and if he doesn't pick up the slack, maybe he would make a better ex-husband. It's time for him to get a job and share half of the household chores. Married single mom syndrome. Wake up and GTFO. When are you going to realize that you've been single for a very long time now? Just burdened with an adult male you didn't give birth to care for and provide free sex. Ma'am, you're better off losing the extra 200 pounds of dead, dusty, lazy weight. He's a piece of shit and will never change. Good luck.